The following portion of Bloom is sponsored by Tampa Bay Total Wellness.
Welcome back to Bloom. If you are struggling with your personal relationships, your hormones may be out of balance. Hormone replacement therapy done as a couple could restore joy and happiness in any relationship. And our next guests are living proof. Joining us now are age management specialist Dr. Tami Oberbroeckling and Tampa Bay Total Wellness patients Gina and Gary Carter. Welcome to Bloom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Doctor, we'll start with you. Let's talk about hormone replacement and, what are some of the symptoms that couples might need help?
It's interesting, 60% of women file for divorce during the menopause years, which is the 40s, 50s, and 60s. During that time, their hormones have gone awry. They have low self-esteem, they're not feeling good about themselves, and their relationships are struggling. And at the same time, men are experiencing low testosterone, which can make them depressed, angry, aggressive, and then talking about intimacy failure, the whole marriage can kind of fall apart.
Yeah, I bet, because you're pointing the finger at the other guy, and it's him, it's her, but really, it's our bodies.
It's our bodies, and our hormones are giving out on us. And when couples come to us and they make that decision to balance their hormones together, it's almost like they're dating again, or their whole relationship starts over.
Yeah, and I want to hear this from you guys. Gina, Gary, what made you decide to go seek help?
We did have some of that. It's you, it's me, it's both. The time, just things happen. So we had heard about this therapy and thought, okay, let's give it a try. And we are glad we did.
You are? All right, do
Yes.
tell. What's the aftermath been like? Gary, I'll let you take this one.
So far it's been great. It's kind of like, this in another week we'll be married 33 years. So if you think back when we first got married in our early 30s, how things were, and then as we got older, they changed. And since we've done the testosterone and the hormones, it's just night and day.
And Gina, how's it been for you?
It's almost like being newlyweds again. I love it. It's the quantity, the quality is just amazing. Yeah, I love it. And we're closer than we ever have been. Of course, when you work and the kids are growing and they're gone, you kind of sit down and get idle or whatever, and we've become a lot closer and we have a whole lot more fun.
That is great. And you must hear these types of testimonies all the time in your practice, because this is what you help do for people, is bring them together.
So we do a lot of couples. Sometimes one will come first, and then shortly after the other will follow. But it's a joy to be able to be a part of restoring happiness in their life and in my own.
And I think, especially as women, I can't speak for the guys, but just to get that energy back and that focus back, because it's even more than the intimacy.
Mm-hmm. Much more. We're so disconnected throughout the rest of our life. We're either busy with the kids or they're busy with their career, and we're always mismatched. So it comes to retirement age, and then suddenly we can come together in hormone balance and enjoy life again. So it's been a treat.
I like it. Well, guys, thank you so much for sharing your story. I know, Gary, you're going to motivate a lot of guys who do not like to go to the doctors to go, because the payoff is beautiful. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. If you want to know more about your hormone levels as a couple, call 813-609-4150 to schedule your complete hormone analysis. Mention BloomTV and get couples hormone panel for just $199. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by Tampa Bay Total Wellness.